You have to be quiet. Please, don't cry again. But she hurt me. I want to go back to our other mummy. Shush, shush. I do too. But if we're good, this mummy won't hurt us. You have to be really, really good. More crying. Too hard to be good. I'm so hungry. Don't get the hiccups. Don't. You'll make her mad. I wrap my arms around my twin's small, thin body and stare into the blackness. It is too dark in here. When the mummy woman turned off the hall light, even the little crack at the lock was filled with blackness. I lean into the folds of the vacuum cleaner bag, try to make a pillow for my head, but it is too lumpy, my body too bony. Pins and needles prickle my arm where my twin's head rests. I am too cramped to move. The weight of my twin lying on me would be very light for the big people, I think, but it feels like a monster to me. A spider lowers itself from a web down onto my nose and I scream. My twin slips from my grasp. A head cracks loudly against the wall. We are both screaming now. In the confined space of the hall cupboard, our screams are loud and shrill. Neither of us knows why the other is howling. Neither of us can stop the other crying. Neither of us knows when the horror will end. And then, the sound of the lock opening. Carrie King puts her hand over her ears. Will they ever shut up? Sobbing, crying, screaming little brats. After all she had done for them. Given up her drugs, stopped drinking, become someone she isn't. For them. To get them back. She had to do it, especially after the others were taken from her. Fought so hard for them. Shut up! She uncorks the whiskey bottle and fills a glass. 2 gulps later, she feels the warmth seep into her veins. That's better. But she still hears them. Another gulp. Enough! She runs from the kitchen, bangs on the door of the cupboard in the hallway. I said shut up. If I hear one more word, I'll kill the 2 of you, she screams. Leaning against the white chipboard, her chest rising and heaving from the effort, she listens above the thumping of her heart. Still crying, but softer now. Whimpers. Thank God, she sighs. Peace at last. She drags herself back to the kitchen, dirt and crumbs sticking to her bare feet. Standing at the clogged sink, peering out through the smeared window, she pops an acid pill. But she really needs a smoke. Pulling the small bag of weed from her skirt pocket, she rolls a joint and takes 2 hits from the spliff in quick succession. Her legs weaken at her knees. She can see 2 windows, or is it 3? The bread bin hops along the bench and the sweeping brush is begging for a dance partner. She laughs and lights a candle. This is seriously good shit. Or is it the acid? Turning, she grabs the whiskey bottle and drinks from its neck. It doesn't taste so sharp now. She opens the book lying by her hand before closing it again. She can't remember when she last read. But this looked good. She liked the little pictures. Now, though, it is mocking her. The racket from the hallway has ceased, and she hears the angels singing, up there, lying in white fluffy clouds on her ceiling. They look kind of cute. Not like the twin bastards that have cost her so much of her life. At last, she got them back, away from their foster mother. That was a laugh. That woman had no idea how to raise children. Hello, little angel friends, she chirps at the ceiling, her voice an octave higher than normal. Have you come to shut the brats up? That's when she hears screams. Scrunching her face in confusion, she stares blankly around the kitchen. The angels have fled. Carrie King takes another slug of whiskey, following it with a drag on her joint, and grabs hold of the wooden spoon. As she flees the kitchen, she doesn't notice she has knocked over the candle and the bottle. "I'll give you two something to cry about, so help me God I will."